I think the change happens when it goes from, hey, I would really appreciate you accommodating me because I'm requesting/requiring something outside the norm, versus I am demanding you to give me something outside the norm because I am entitled to this, because someone, God, society, genetics has taken something and made me different. I think that attitude and heart really changes it.
I like what you just said there. Entitled and demand to be accommodated. So with that point, I want to kind of zoom out a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I think let's discuss how, and more so why, society has started to shift in that. And let's take a moment to kind of turn a little bit here and shift a little bit away from maybe the genetic, biological, behavioral learning part of it and go more towards just like a societal item. Okay. So, for example, I think today we see a lot more individuals living their adult lives still at home with their parents, right? So you'll see a large group of them, and this is just an example. I'm not picking on anybody in particular, but you'll see society's kind of shifted in a way where it's like, you'll have an individual, they grow up, they graduate high school, they get a job, or maybe they don't get a job, but they then continue to live their lives at home with their parents for an extended period of time. And they kind of have this mentality of, well, this thing was hard, or I was anxious about that thing, or I couldn't make it here, or I had this roadblock here, so I'm kind of just entitled to be taken care of because XYZ thing. And not saying that's always the case. I know there's different stories for different people. I'm not claiming any of that. But that seems to be more and more of a trend where individuals feel entitled to kind of have that support if for whatever reason they run into that. So why do we see that kind of shift in multiple different things, whether it's the example I just gave or the conference I was a part of this afternoon or whatever else that might be? What do you think is driving that change as a society?